How's it going, fellas? Wisconsin Outlook, Pikelet Kenny, Todd. How's it going, guys? How you guys been the last few days? This last week? Snowy, yeah, here too. I'm getting a lot of snow. We didn't get any all winter long, and now it's just dumping on us. How's it going, Dells? Yeah, we're supposed to get up to, I think, 18 inches by the end of the day tomorrow. Or we're at now, 12 to 18 inches is what they're calling for. Yeah, a lot of snow. Actually, been out snow blowing almost every day this past week, and tomorrow's going to be no different. Going to get a bunch tonight, going to get a bunch tomorrow, and then probably Wednesday have to snow blow again. Aiden Outdoors, how's it going, bud? Yeah, so we're getting a bunch of snow left and right. I bought that new snow blower this year. I'm really tired of using it already. I don't mind snow blowing, but not this often. So anyhow, I'm sick of using it. So Wednesday I might actually go buy a snow blower, or not a snow blower, a four-wheeler, and a snowplow for it. I don't know if you guys use four-wheelers with snowplows on it or any kind of ATV with snowplow on it, but I know absolutely nothing about four-wheelers, and so if you guys got any kind of recommendations on what would be a good four-wheeler, obviously four-wheel drive, and I'd use it pretty much strictly for snowplowing and maybe do a little trail riding with it. Yeah, it's already pretty hard up here, Pike Lake County, to get out on the lakes. That's why last week I actually had plans to go fishing with a buddy Wednesday, and then he canceled on me at the last minute. So I couldn't get out Wednesday. So, and then obviously every other day I've had the kid or I've been working, and then every spare moment I've got I've been out cleaning up snow. So it honestly, it's going to be very hard for me to get out anymore this year ice fishing yet. What is it? What's the date today? The 10th, 11th, something like that. And yeah, it's only a couple weeks left of open for game fish here, and the season's going to close. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out again. Wednesday, I think, is when I'm going to go look at four-wheelers. Yeah, 3 weeks to go. Yeah, Wednesday I'm going to get out and try to look at four-wheelers. Depending on what time I do that, maybe I could get out walleye fishing. But after all this snow, I highly doubt I'm going to be able to make it out in the lake. I'm not even going to make it out to my good spots this year by the sounds of it. And I don't have a snowmobile or anything like that. So it's going to be tough. Maybe I can go do some scouting one of these days too and see if anybody's been plowing out there. But by the sounds of it, nobody's going out because nothing is plowed. Todd says, get a side by side. I have one and love it. I would, Todd, but I think it's going to be like double the price of the four wheeler. And for as much as I'd use it, if I lived out in the country, I'd probably definitely have a side by side. But the four wheeler, I think, would be plenty for doing my driveway and maybe going out and do a little bit of trail riding. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, Greg. We'll see you next time. How's it going, Bry Burns? How have you guys been dealing with the snow? How do you guys remove it? Do you guys shovel? Do you snow blow? Do you use a four wheeler side by side, something like that? Yeah, I just got done snowblowing. Yeah, me too. I actually just got done a little bit ago. I had the kid all morning until my wife got home, and then she just took the kid grocery shopping. And so I got outside and did the driveway again and back by the dogs area and everything. You sit down. No, I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 12-hour shifts. I work 6 to 6:30. I'm gonna stay till 6:30 to go snowball because the winter the wheeler with the plow is broken. Yeah, well, last Wednesday I snowblowed, and for the amount that I do and the size of my snowblower, it literally took me almost 2 hours to do everything. And that for as much snow as we're getting and as often as we are right now, I don't want to be doing that. Like it's been daily lately, so and I just got done doing it. It's gonna start snowing here in a couple hours. Yeah, I love weekend shift. More money, more days off. Can't beat that. Everywhere is kind of quiet. You know, you go places during the week and not many people are out. My apartment complex no blows and plows, but I shovel our walk path because by the time they get to it, it will be compacted ice. Yeah. I used to live in an apartment complex and it sucked that we had to wait for like the manager or the company that they hired to clean it out. We'd get stuck in the parking lot trying to leave and pull out and stuff by the time they got there. Dell says he got the girlfriend to sit in and watch. Well, welcome, Dell's girlfriend. How's it going, BB Outfitters? Thanks for stopping by. How much snow have you guys gotten there so far? We literally got almost nothing until the last couple weeks. Now, I don't know how much we've gotten total so far in the last couple weeks, but it's a fair amount. Snowbanks are really piling up. They're getting tall. Tallest I've seen them in a while. Probably taller than what they were at all last year. Snow's getting deep, and it's only coming 14 inches. Yeah, we got that all that big cold spell or whatever, and then it's followed right up by snow. It's definitely making the ice fishing a little difficult. It's a pain getting on the lake yesterday. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people getting stuck. He's gonna drive to work and sleep in the parking lot. Yeah, might have to get a hotel or something. You never know. A lot of people do that where I work. If they got to travel a ways, they'll rent a hotel close by and not risk it. Home in the Snow doesn't delay my underwater camera coming this weekend. Wisconsin fishermen and No Fish Nick are about to have some competition. Haha. Which underwater camera are you getting, Wisconsin Outlook? I think you said before that you were sponsored by Aquaview. That's another thing. I still haven't heard from any of those sponsors that I had contacted. Have I ever heard of Bulldog rods? I don't think that I have, Brad Burns. Musky rods? No. Oh, I know the Bulldog, the bait none for musky fishing, but no, I haven't heard of any rods. It must be a stiffer rod. I know those. You gotta have a certain type of rod, real heavy action musky rod, in order to work those bulldogs properly and be able to cast them. You guys planning on going out and trying to get out on the lake during all this heavy snow? Like I said, it's gonna be slow for me, but I'm gonna try to get out yet. That'd leave a real sour taste in my stomach if it's just I don't even know if I've been out yet in February. I don't think I've been out in a few weeks, and a couple weeks anyways. And then yeah, not being able to go like last month of the year would really suck. Especially not being able to do any walleye fishing this year. I haven't done any walleye fishing this winter, and the brown trout thing is definitely probably done for the year as far as ice fishing. Anyways, we can continue to fish for these things obviously, but ice fishing might be about shot. And, Micro 5 Revolution Pro. It has built-in recording, and I got the accessories for it right away too. Awesome. My truck has been down, and luckily I'm going to get an Explorer tonight. I will be fishing the next couple of days. There you go. Yeah, people probably will have hard time getting out there. That's for sure. People will be getting stuck. Yeah, it has been an odd season. I definitely didn't catch as many fish as what I normally do. If I don't go out, if I don't get out anymore this year, that'll still be the first year that I can remember not ever driving on the lakes because I haven't driven out one time, and yeah, having to shut it down this early. What's the best ice fishing snowmobile? That's a good question. I also don't know anything about snowmobiles. One of these guys probably do though. BB Outfitter says skidoo. I don't know anything about snowmobiles. I know my brother he's big into snowmobiles. He prefers Yamahas usually. That's what he always has. He's had Yamaha four-wheelers. He's had quads and some pretty nice snowmobiles too. There you go, Kenny. Flags all day. Any size to him? Oh, Dells is looking for your spot already. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, you have those days. We got like 13 whitefish yesterday out on Green Bay yesterday. I've always wanted to fish whitefish. Not a ton of lakes around here have them. I know there's a lake about it's probably about 12 to 15 miles north of here. It has whitefish, and I've been thinking about doing it the last couple of years, but I haven't been out there yet. Pike fishing should pick up. Pre-spawn is going to kick off soon. Yeah. You guys, I lost you for a couple seconds. Internet's been on the fritz too because of bad weather. I'm not getting any comments. I don't know if anybody's in here anymore. Says there's 6 people. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're back. I'm debating are stupid easy to catch. Back burns. Okay. Yeah, the internet's been goofy here lately. The last couple. Back burns. Okay. Yeah, the internet's been goofy here lately. The last couple weeks now because all this snow. I don't know if that has something to do with it or not, but it's been goofy. It's been going in and out. So this might be a shorter live stream than normal anyhow. I'm expecting the wife to come home any minute and make me carrying all the groceries. Yeah, so I'm looking for a four-wheeler anyways. Four-wheel drive. I don't know if like a 350 CC would be too small, like maybe like a Polaris or something, maybe like the 570 or the 350. I'm not sure. If you guys got any recommendations on like how big a machine I'm gonna have to get. And obviously I don't want to break the bank too much. Obviously the bigger the better, but yeah, I don't want to get nothing too crazy expensive. Tell her you're busy. Yeah, she knows I am too. She actually called as I was about to start the live stream. If you guys didn't notice, I was like 1 or 2 minutes later than normal. That's because she called, and I'm like, "What the hell do you want?" It's like, "Oh, do you think uh, this type of salt would work for outside sidewalks?" Because I called her and told her to pick up some salt for the sidewalks, and everywhere is sold out, of course. So that's what she had to call for. I'm like, I got to start up the live stream, man. This. Yeah, I've gone through a ton of salt here, and I've gone through a ton of gas in my snowblower too. Caught a personal best brown trout jigging on Lake Superior yesterday. How big was it there, Brightburns? My biggest I've ever caught was 20 inches. Um, that was tip-up fishing a couple years ago. We were gonna do the trophy brown trout videos this year, but that kind of got cut short. 15 pounds, wow, that's a dandy. That's a big one. All right, I guess we can get to the questions here that we had over the weekend for the live stream here. Wisconsin Outlook asked, "Do you fish bass?" I don't very often anymore. I used to fun when I was younger, and I used to catch a ton of them. I have some really good bass lakes that I go to, smallmouth included, and but I don't do it a ton anymore. Once or twice a summer, something like that, I'll get out and do some bass fishing. Honestly, my family loves eating bass. It's one of our favorite fish to eat. I know that people get a bad rep for keeping bass, and a lot of people think they're disgusting and they taste like mud or something like that. I don't know what any of those people are talking about because we've been eating bass for years and never ever ate a bad one. They're always delicious. It's honestly like my mom's favorite fish to eat. I prefer walleye. I think my dad prefers bluegills, stuff like that. But my wife prefers walleyes. But yeah, bass is up for all of us. Jason Berg asked, "How much is your wife involved in the outdoors?" She does everything that I do. We don't go together every time, especially now that we have the kid. She gets Wednesdays off, so that's kind of like my day to go out and do, ice fishing and stuff like that. A lot of times she'll sit here with the kid. There's been a couple times where we've gotten a babysitter and she'll come out along, but it's not as often as it used to be. But like before the kid came around, she was out ice fishing with me a lot. She'd go summer fishing with me a lot. Um, Coon hunting, when I was coon hunting, she never even heard of it really, and then she absolutely fell in love with coon hunting, and we had and stuff like that, and she loved coon hunting, and she misses it. She brings it up once in a while. Um, Todd Swansby asked, "How much money do you spend on bait during a season?" A lot, way more than it should be, because I didn't have my tank this year. If I had my tank, it'd be a lot less, that's for sure. But yeah, generally I spend probably $14 to $15 almost every time I go out. Once in a while I'll get lucky and still have a batch from the previous trip. Depends on how much of a gap is between my trips, but generally it's about a week. So sometimes I can save them, sometimes I can't. Depends on what kind of minnows they are. Like shiners typically last me pretty well. Suckers, they've been dying this year. The size of them, the bait, the bait shop that I get them from, how healthy they are. So that was it for the questions that we had this week. If you guys got any more questions, feel free to ask them now. we'll get to them yet tonight. Or if you think of any other questions anytime during the week, feel free to ask them anywhere on any of my videos, or ask them on um, like the social media, the Facebook page. There's two Facebook pages, one for that's a page, and then one that you guys can post on anytime you want to. And I see everything on there. I see some guys were getting some giant sturgeon out of Winnebago, the sturgeon spearing out there. I seen one. You guys might have seen it too. That had some pictures of these people standing behind the sturgeon or whatever. It was like laying on a sidewalk, and they were kind of standing a ways back, but it looked like if they were to walk up next to the sturgeon, that the back of the sturgeon was about knee high. The thing was a monster. Stay away from Polaris. Had nothing but problems with the three I had. About $6 a bag. Or sulfur water softener works. Okay. Stove ashes work good in a pinch. 2010 Polaris blew up. My Polaris is in garage, not working. Oh no, unreliable Polaris. Arctic next time. Yeah, internet just went out again here and came right back. I missed some questions there, Wisconsin Outlook. I could have. I was actually writing down the questions when the wife called. If you know the questions, Wisconsin Outlook, feel free to ask them right now and I can answer them. It feels like when I read them off there, it felt like there was something missing. The reason I asked because my wife just got done telling me I have spent over $300 on bait this year. Yeah, I believe it. It doesn't take long to burn up a chunk of money on bait, that's for sure. I've probably, I don't know, say I go once a week times 15 for, well, it's been over 3 months. So yeah, that'd be a good chunk of money. Have I ever been bow fishing? I have not, but I'm very interested in it. No, I've never been bow fishing. I have some friends that do it. I'd like to go out sometime and try it. It does look like a lot of fun. Everybody I know that's ever done it said it's a blast. How's it going, Michelle? How is it for jobs in Wisconsin? How's the economy? It's really good. Scott Walker, when he was in office, Wisconsin was at like some of the all-time lows for unemployment. It's doing really good. We have a lot of manufacturing here. That's honestly what I do for a living. We do doors and windows and air purifying units and stuff like that. Yeah, manufacturing jobs, agriculture. Obviously, we do a lot of farming. Yeah, well, we do. Depends on what kind of manufacturing it is. Obviously, building, like what I do, we do doors, windows, stuff like that. Building's obviously slower in the wintertime, but occasionally there's a layoff. There was a very small voluntary temporary layoff at my job this year, which I didn't volunteer for, so I got to keep working. But generally, there hasn't been one for probably 5 years at my job. Todd says it's the best state. I have to agree with Todd. I love Wisconsin. What is your favorite movie? And oh yeah, I did miss some of your questions there. I remember those ones. Okay, sorry about that, Wisconsin Outlook. My favorite movie of all time is The Departed with Leonardo DiCaprio, and it's got Jack Nicholson in it, and it's got Martin Sheen. It's got a bunch of really good actors in it. It's my all-time favorite movie. Oh yeah, obviously the title of the live stream. If I had a large pond, how would you stock it and manage it? If I had a large pond, I would. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's got to be specific, like what type of fish you raise in it, because to ensure their survival or whatever. I would probably put something like, if I had my choice, and I don't know that it would work or not, but I would love to have bass in it, or not bass. I probably wouldn't put bass in. I would put in like bluegills, crappies, walleyes, and pike. That's probably what I would put in it. But I'm not too sure that would they would coincide with each other very well. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. And yeah. And you guys, what's going out? So anyhow, since the lakes are in the kind of the shape that they are right now with all the deep snow and stuff, the videos might be a little slower than normal. We're obviously still going to do the live streams every Monday night, and then the videos, I'll my brain's always racking constantly every day for what I can do for videos for you guys. But when I think of an idea, I'll shoot the video and I'll try to get as many videos up I can up for you guys. But the ice fishing is probably going to be pretty slow from here on out. You got to go punch Jack Frost in the face. Yeah, punch him for me too. So we'll see you later, Dells. We'll see you later, Kenny. Have a good one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut her off here too, you guys. The internet keeps going in and out on me, and yeah, it's gonna be a constant struggle from here on out. Anybody have any questions before I cut her off here? Snow tomorrow evening. Calling for 6 by my area, just outside of Boston. Yeah, we're getting a ton here too. We're supposed to get 18 by the end of the day tomorrow. Alrighty, guys, I think I'm going to cut her off here. As always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them anywhere. Facebook, YouTube. This video is going to upload here in a minute after I cut it off. So we're going to cut her off here now before the internet goes out on me again, before the wife gets home.